Webflow quick tutorial for beginners how to start with Webflow. Hello guys, Ilya here, and in this video I'm going to show you how can we easily start working with Webflow. They provide us the opportunity to create different websites from templates they provide. So let's get started. Firstly, we need to come to webflow.com, and here we are on their start page. In the top of the screen we can find some information about their products, solutions, resources, enterprise, and of course about pricing. But don't worry, we can easily start for free, and is it suitable for us we can discover, and after that decide is it necessary to buy a paid plan. So in order to get started we need to click on start building in the central part here, or in the right top corner with get started. So let's click, and after that we'll need to create an account, or we can easily continue using the Gmail. So I'll continue with Gmail, as for me this is the most suitable variant. And after that we'll come to our homepage. Basically in top of the screen we can find dashboard with all of our websites, marketplace with their templates, learn and resources with some tutorials we can easily find, and in the right top corner there is some information about our account. We can manage billings and some other stuff here. So here we are on our dashboard page, where we can find all of our websites. Here, as you can see, the links to them, and we can easily change them by simply clicking here, go to editor, we can share, we can move to folder, duplicate or delete. So let's delete, for example, this one here. All we need to do is just to copy this text and then just paste, and as you can see this website was successfully deleted. So in order to create a website we need to click on new site in the right side here. So let's click. And after that we'll come to our template page, and as you can see here we can find some paid templates we can easily buy if we need, but they also provide us the opportunity to use some of them for free, and as you can see they're right up here. So there are a lot of different categories like portfolio, agency, blog, and so on. So if you are going to create it from scratch, we can easily choose one of the templates like portfolio starter, business starter, or store starter. They are totally free, so it will be easy for you to create and customize them, or we can create them from scratch by simply click on blank site here. But in this case let's try to use some already created templates. We can customize them. So let's choose this one here. I think this one's pretty good. We can easily click on preview to view how does it looks like, and this one is look pretty good. So let's click on select, and in a few seconds we'll come to our edit page, but firstly we need to change the name. So let it be like the name of our channel, let it be like this, create site, and in a few seconds we'll come to the editor page. Basically we can manage all of our template, and as you can see it looks like this. In top of the screen we have the option to switch between different devices like desktop, tablet, like mobile phone, and so on. And as you can see it's already adapted to the different devices, and it's pretty cool, I think. In the central part there is our editor, where we can view how does our website looks like, and it's pretty cool. We can easily view all the pages here, and it's like this. Also in the left top corner we can switch between different pages here. As you can see we have home, context, resources, privacy policy, terms and conditions, and so on. And we can easily switch by simply click on the necessary part here, and as you can see the editor page was successfully switched. So this is a way of how can we switch between them. In this case we can easily change the position. As you can see we can try to move them, resources and privacy policy, change them the order, and so on. So this is a way of how can we manage order of our pages. In the left side there is menu to manage all of our elements. We can add elements here. We can simply add section, container, grid, columns, div, block, and so on. There are a lot of options we can add. Some media with images, videos, YouTube videos, Lottie animation, form block, a lot of stuff we can easily add by simply clicking on plus and then just add. We can add elements or different layouts. As you can see they have some starter library layouts. Also we can easily manage our components here. There is navigator, where we can find all the structure. For example, in nav container we have logo div, nav content, and menu button. It's pretty cool sometimes to manage this stuff. We can simply click and we'll find this block here, then just click here, and as you can see, it was like successfully selected. In page wrapper we can find this section and so on. We can also like open this toggle list and we can find every single element here. So in navigation it's pretty cool because we can easily like find the structure of our website. The other page here with pages, basically some CMS collection, and of course we have the option to add like our users to this website. So if you have a team, you can easily add them and it will be easy for them to manage to edit this website. Also there is like option to turn the like website into store, and we can also add some assets. For example, we have a huge library here. We can also try to upload it, or we can easily use the stock images. So there is like option also like settings area where you can find search, general, backups, Gmail, and so on. In the editor page, we can manage every single part, so we can easily click, for example, for this heading, and we can change the text here. So we can write the name of our channel, for example. In the right corner, there is like different properties with this element we can easily use. For example, like layout, we can simply change it, we can centralize it, we can do some other stuff. So this is the easiest way. How can we deal? We can change like padding, margin, and so on. We can change the size, overflow, change the background. So there are a lot of options we can easily customize, and with every single element there is like different fields we can fill. For example, for this like image, we can change the color, we can change background color, we can change the radius borders if you want to like make it easier. We can add the borders and so on. So there are a lot of options we can easily deal with. And as for me, it's pretty cool. We can also go to settings, find some settings right up here, find some like colors and so on, or we can add some like interaction triggers and other stuff. So basically this is the main interface. In order to publish our website, we just simply need to click on publish in the right top corner here, and this is like the subdomain webflow.io, but we can also add the custom domain for us. It could be maybe paid, or if you like, doesn't matter, we can easily use the free one. So let's click on publish to selected domains, and in a few seconds everything is done and our website will be available in the like internet. So it will be pretty easy to come to our website. So all we need to do is just to wait for a little until everything is done. So as you can see, it was successfully published, and we can even open it in the like new folder. As you can see, the title was changed, and we can easily interact with every single part here. So they have like different prices. As you can see, they have like free, basic, CMS, business, enterprise, and so on. So you can easily start for free, and after that you can decide what is suitable as for you. You can find all the differences right up here. But as you can see, the most popular is CMS plan. So basically this is a way of how can we deal with Webflow. Hope this video helped you out. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I wish you a very good day. Goodbye.